cadets, welcome to today's key analysis on NDA English NDA 1 2026, which was held on 12th April 2026. First of all, I would like to convey my thankful to Prep, those who provided question paper, that is set B, those who uploaded question paper set B in their prep website. So thank you again. So with your permission, I would like to start question number one. So here the first five questions are related to sentence completion. So that's about, here clearly mentioned, that's about sentence completion. So here is the first question. I will not pay for the goods. I will not pay for the goods. So here, till it sends me the bill again, until it sends me the bill again. If it sends if it sends me the bill again, unless it sends me the bill again. So your answer is about, that is the correct answer for the completion of this one sentence, that is, I will not pay for the goods unless he sends me the bill again. So that is the best one for the question number one. So that is about D. Coming to question number two. I did not buy it. A. Because I did not like the look of it. B. As far as I did not like the look of it. C. Anyway, I did not like the look of it. D. If I did not like the look of it. So here, I did not buy it. How we will complete this sentence? So here, the answer is about, I did not buy it because I did not like the look of it. So your answer is A. Or it is D. Coming to question number third. I sent her a bucket of orchids. Bucket of orchids. So your options are, for which she was absolutely delighted. B. With which she was absolutely delighted. C. Of which she was absolutely delighted. D. On which she was absolutely delighted. So your answer is, I sent her a bucket of orchids, and that will be orchids with which she was absolutely delighted. So that is the best way. Okay, clear? And coming to question number four. You must stay inside. You must stay inside. So your options were, where it starts raining. Option A. And coming to option B, when it starts raining. Option C, because it starts raining. Option D, till it starts raining. So your answer is related to what we have, that is our question number one. So yeah, come on, guess. Yes, come on. I'm giving the chance to you only. So that's about, okay, that is question number four. Oh, sorry. And that is answer 4. So that, sorry, fourth one is B. You must stay inside when it starts raining. Okay, I don't want to take the time. Okay, sorry. So question number 5. We must wait. So your answer is what? We must wait, that is until you see the light turn green, till you see the green light, because you can see the green light unless you see the red light. So the fifth answer is what? You must wait till you see the green light, and this we experience a traffic, and this is for the traffic condition. So here are the first 5 questions are completed. Okay, coming to next one is about the correct option, means correct sentence. What is that one? Correct sentences. Okay, here is the first question. I go with the first question. I will explain then. Although it was raining, we had sixth question. Although it was raining, we had the picnic. Although it was raining, still we had the picnic. Although it was raining, yet we had the picnic. And the option D, although it was raining, even then we had the picnic. So your answer is what? So your answer is coming to here. This is about the correct sentence. Out of 4, we have to choose the correct sentence, and that is about what is answer? That's about the option number A only. That is, although already shows contract. Although already shows, it already shows the what? Contract. That means no need to stay again still we. So here the answer is that's about although it was raining we had the picnic. Here still yet to, so these are not. Although it was raining we had the picnic. So that's the best one. Coming to seventh one. When I will arrive, I will call you. B. When I shall arrive, I will call you. C. When I will arrive, I will call you. When I arrive, I will call you. So the answer is about seventh one is when I arrive, I will call you. So that's better one, which indicating future time clause. What is that? Future time clause and present tense. Future time clause and present tense. Okay, so that's okay. Good. Coming to question number 8. Who among you has the answer? B. Whom among you has the answer? C. Whom amongst you has the answer? D. Who amid has the answer? So your answer is eighth one. So that's about who among you has the answer. It's about one of the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. So your answer is eighth one is A. Okay. Coming to ninth one. No sooner sorry no so okay no sooner than he reached the station the train left. B. No sooner had he reached the station the train than the train left. C. No sooner he had reached the station than the train left. D. No sooner had he reached the station than the train left. So here that is no sooner had he reached the station than the train left. So this is the correct answer. 10th one. Hardly sorry Hardly had I arrived at airport than the plane departed. Scarcely had I arrived at the airport when the plane departed. Hardly I had arrived at the airport when the plane departed. D. Scarcely had I arrived at the airport, then the plane departed. So your answer is for the 10th one, that is about scarcely had I arrived at the airport when the plane departed. Question number 11th. So this is about given below some idioms, phrases followed by four. So that is about the phrases and idioms. So question number, sorry, that's about 11th one, and what we call nuts and bolts. So that is about, so A, to complete the first step in a process, to get down to practical details, to receive harm or punishment for one's action, to irritate people and make them go away. So here the 11th one, that is, it's about nuts and bolts. That is about getting some detail. That means we need to get the details before we move into the action. So that is to get down the practical details. That is nothing but basic details. Question number 12, hat in hand. Hat in hand. Option A, with humility. Option B, easy to use. Option C, available for anyone. Option D, to marry someone. So your answer is, that's about hat in hand with humility. Humility. What is that one? With humility. Coming to question number 13, straight from horse mouth. Straight from horse mouth, and the correct answer for this one is a reliable source. Reliable source. Reliable source. What is reliable sources? That is about information from reliable and authority sources. That means genuine reference sources, complete authority, concern authority. So that's about straight from the art's mouth means reliable source. Information from reliable and authoritative source. Question number 4. Bite off more than you can choose. Question number 14. So that's about to suddenly wrap out a conversation, to try to do more than you can manage, to do something in the easiest or cheapest way, to express something rightly. So your answer 14th one, bite off more than you can chew. That is the answer, to try to do more than you can manage. So that means apart from your limit, your capability. So question number 15, that's about a piece of cake. A, something difficult to extract from the original. B, something very difficult to understand. C, something that appears very inviting. And D, something very easy to accomplish. So question number 15, that's about a piece of cake is nothing but very easy. So here, something very easy to accomplish, like cracking NDA if you prepare proper guidance. Okay, question number 16. So what is question number 16? Okay, that's about following word underline. That's about the underline words. That means just like we can go with the okay, there is a blurry there, so no problem. Section 20, each of the following sentence has a word or words underlined. Read the sentence carefully and identify which word or class and underline word or words belongs to. Indicate your response on the answer sheet accordingly. Okay, that's about the uh, like uh, grammar point of view, like means adverb, adjective, or noun, and determiner. Okay, here the question number 16. A clan is of share of the beauty. So here the question number C, that's about the underline is about the of. So a climb is of share of the booty. So what is the of? Of is nothing but some prominent one. So we can take that is a responsible one, recognized one, significant one. So we can take determiner. So that's question number 17. Swimming is a healthy exercise. So here swimming ing form. So that we go with the either adverb or adjective. So here either adverb or gerund. But swimming is that comes in first. So that we can go with the gerund. We can go with the gerund. Question number 18. I have told you now and again that you must not read such trash. So now and again. Now and again. What? I have told you now and again. So now and again is that is about. It is I have told you now and again. So that's obviously that's about adverb. Question number 18 is succeeded by dint of perseverance and sheer hard work. 19th one, and that is about adverbial phrase. Question number 20. I need you to return those books I lent you last month. So question number 20. Here those it is specifically mentioned. So again it is nothing but we can consider determiner. What we call determiner. So coming to 21 question. Sorry, that's about 21. Where is 21? Okay, sorry. Okay, 21. That's about the each sentence. Each item in the sentence has the sentence section as a sentence. The four underlined part label A, B, C, D. Read the sentence and find out whether there is any error in any underlined part. Indicate your response. That is error fixation. So finding of errors. So here question number 21. So what is that? The project staff are working on the weekend so as not to delay the project any further. They work continuously even though they are working on weekends. So here the project staff, instead of project staff we should use that is the project staff is working on the single. The project staffs not project staff is working on weekend. So you can give the instead of or you can use es. So that's answer is es. That it should be es. That means the project staff is. And question number 22, that is about when I saw Arnab, he said he had taken his driving test yesterday. So here that is you should consider the tense is mismatched. That is when I saw Arnab, he said he had is taken. So here you should go with the had taken. That is it. Again you should not use is had taken driving test. It is better one. Okay, clear. So is removed. Question number 23 or 23. Of all the players, it was Ramesh who planned his tactics with utmost care. And question number 23, where is the mistake? So where is the spot error? So of all the players, it was Ramesh who planned his tactics. weeks. So here the answer, the error, who plans, it should be who plans is tactics with almost care. So you can use, that is, in the place of who plan, that should be who plans. 24. Many people in India are still not aware of India's indigenous fabric that reflect the rich heritage of craftsmanship. Recently, tribal culture was held at the New Delhi. The craft culture also we observed, which will happen almost 19 days. Okay, many people in India are still not aware of India's indigenous fabric that reflect rich heritage of craftsmanship. So your answer. So here nothing is error, everything is perfect. And question number 25th. A meaningful ecological effects of the handloom sector can be optimized through recycling practices. So here it should be something you can focus on. Question number 25, that is about ecological effects. See here, there is, that should be, this is effect. It should be effect. That means there is A, it should be E. So, okay. Now, question number 26. What is 26? Read the following pairs, actives and passive voice. Question number, where is 26? Okay. They laughed at. They laughed at his warnings and objected to all his proposals. Possible. He was warning. His warnings were laughed at and his proposals were objected to. Do not insult the weak. You are advised to not insult the weak. Identify the pairs wherein the passive voice is correctly stated with the mark "UR" response on the answer sheet accordingly. So your question number one, that is about, we could go with the both, the one that is about, both are correct only. So here this is passive voice, this is active voice, passive and active. You are advised to not to insult the weak. Here, do not insult the weak. This is correct. His warnings were laughed at and his proposals were objected. They laughed at his warnings and objected to all his proposals. So both are correct. So your answer is that one. Coming to 27. Again, the policeman asked, where were we going? The policeman said to us, where are you going? Okay, that's not fine. Okay, sorry, that's a fine statement. The judge said them to call the witness first. Call the witness. Call the first witness, said the judge. This is also correct. So both are correct. C answer. Coming to 28th, and that is about, sorry. So here the 28th one is what we have, that is to be in the last stage of life. Have one foot in the grave. Establish your securely in an establishment. Get your foot wet. Follow suit. That means correctly conform to another's actions. So this is one of the ideas given which was correct. So read the following. So what they given to us, okay. Oh my God. Identify the pairs correctly stated and mark your response one of the sheet. Okay. So here, which of the ideas are marked correctly? That is the question number. What is that? Question number. Okay, sorry. Question number 7th is 27th one is completed. Okay, 27th is completed. Okay, 28th. Sorry, 28th. So that is about the phrases. We should go with the ideas of phrase. Which one is correct? Which one? There are three phrases are given. Let me see here. Have one foot in the grave. So that meaning is to be in the last stage of life. Get your feet wet. Establish yourself securely in an establishment. Follow should correctly conform to another action. So this both are the three are correct. So you gonna do we have anything? Oh, so 28. That is have one foot in the grave. Not three options are there. So that means I made a mistake. Have one foot. Get your feet. So sorry. Here this is wrong. Get your feet wet. Establish yourself securely in an establishment. Follow suit. Correctly conform to another action. Okay, right? That is about 28th is only 2 and 3. 29th one is group words and one word substitution. Group word and one word substitution. Let's see here. What is question number? Decayed with usually a very bad or disgusting smell. So that is about one word substitution is putrid. Humorous in a clever, sorry, I think clever. Humorous in a clever and often ironic way. That is very. And third one, in a state of tremulous excitement. That is nothing but a future. So which one is correct statement? So that is 29th one. We will go with the only decayed with usually a very bad disgusting smell. That is about the pureed. And humorous in a clever and often ironic way. That is called very. So the answer is 29th one is A and B. Okay, sir. A 1 and 2. Question number 30. That is about fill in the blanks. Blank. Okay. I spent. Okay, I'm going directly. I don't know where. I spent. I spent the least money on clothes in the whole family. Okay. The people, sorry, the people who work the hardest make the fewest mistakes. Okay, make the fewest mistakes. So that is the answer, right? Here it is the least, here the fewest. Okay, question number 40 to 41. Sorry, 30. Okay, that is 32. Okay, 31 to 40. That is the 10 questions. That is about what we call 31 to. That is about each item in the section consists of sentence with underlined word followed by four words. Select the word opposite meaning. Opposite meaning. Your question is opposite. Okay. She had Rudy open face and an oddly glittless manner. 31. That is option. So rude behavior. So that is about we can consider cacophonous. What we consider cacophonous. So that is opposite one. He used to be known among his colleagues for his righteousness. That is answer 31. That is iniquity. What is that? Iniquity. And coming to, so I don't know which one. Coming to 33, he found a musical rendition by the Septuaginarian maestro, the listless. That is 33 is a warning scintillating. We have yes, of course. And coming to 34, sorry. Oh, sorry. Coming to 34, that is about what we have official accused of epistemological, okay, disingenuous, that is the answer. Discrimination, disingenuous, that is about the scrupulous and excitable. From here you can take excitable, that is about the composed. Coming to 36, perplexed, not AI. That's the word perplexed. That is the opposite word is about confused. 37th one, optimize. That means maximize. 38th, that is what? Audacious. That is nothing but boldness. Opposite one. And concurrent is nothing but, that is about consecutive. 40, lucidity means clarity. What is that opposite? So lucidity is the opposite word is about the clarity. So these are about the antonyms. So next 10 question, that is about the word, select the nearest meaning. Okay, this is about the synonyms. Okay, question number 41, that is what we have. Okay, allegories is nothing but, we can consider parables. Allegory means parables. And 42, in that is nothing but intoxication. 43, that is obstreperous, that is 43, we can consider disorderly. I'm not explaining because of I don't want to take the time. Later session, because you want to usually know the key. That is the reason I'm providing a quick synopsis to you. Later, if you are way down, I will upload a clear video on explanation. Okay, clear. Don't worry. Now, just for your key identification purpose, I'm giving this quick key, just a rapid analysis. Okay, question number 44. What is that one? These, oh, sorry, 44. These were based on, okay, sorry, that's not meaning. Here, grilling, that means grilling. 44. Grilling is nothing but, that means rigorous. And adornment, that is, adornment is nothing but decoration. The 46. Of the beaten track means the opposite, sorry, of the beaten track opposite word, that is about unfrequented. And here chant opposite word, that is about recite. Sorry, these are not opposite, these are about the what we call, sorry, so that's about the meaning of similar meaning, that is synonyms. Allegories is nothing but parables, and inebriation is nothing but, sorry, inebriation nothing but confabulation. That is a 42. Sorry. For inebriation, that is nothing but intoxication, and obstreperous, that's nothing but, that is, sorry, that is about, you can consider, that is about disorderly. The meaning is obstreperous, meaning is disorderly. And coming to 44th one, we can consider grilling. Grilling is nothing but rigorous. The meaning of grilling is nothing but rigorous. And 45, adornment is, the meaning is about decoration. 45th one, 45. And coming to 46, sorry, and that is of the beaten track. 46, that is about unfrequented. 47, that is about the chant is nothing but recite. 48, that is about, the meaning is utilize, and The synonym for the utilize is nothing but harness. Abated, 49th one, and the synonym for this one is 49th abate is nothing but mitigator. And finally last one is, that is about question number 50. What is that one? So your answer is 50 is often ambiguous. Ambiguous is nothing but cryptic and clarity. Okay, this is all about the questions for English. What is that one? Questions for English. Okay, clear. Okay, now you come to the part B, and that will be chemistry and biology I2, along with the physics and social current affairs video later. Thank you.